Mornings, really, it's interesting to talk about things that are concerning what's called speaking competencies, worldview speaking competencies. How could we see things differently in terms of being able to differentiate and negotiate such issues in reality as well as contemporary genres. When we mention the word genre, we would like to make illustrations and elucidations that are really salient and important precisely for those who are in need for such speeches, particularly when they are dealing with audiences, people, communities, leaders, decision makers, highly recommended persons, and people. I would mention the first element that would inform us about the importance of being able to count and acquire knowledge. How could we acquire knowledge in such a way that is helpful, reliable, and valuable? It is called epistemology. Epistemology, it's a word that has been used within the traditional origin, within such styles and contexts to show how are things realistic. Knowledge is something abstract that needs to be concrete and applied within adaptation that is accepted and aimed. So epistemology refers to how could we persuade and entertain those who are really in need for such knowledge. In particular, sometimes we could not elucidate things easily due to their scientific, difficult, and tough to be analyzed or interpreted in the environmental and atmospheric associations. That means we are not able to reflect and adapt their profound contents and meanings because they are really high levels and high ranks which could not be simply given. So epistemology is the key for those who are giving such speeches because it is the core competencies when we talk about our understanding for the worldview. How could we openize things within such abilities that are in particular so scientific and credible? The second point is how are we able to determine the idea of belief, because it is related to what's called belief system. Whether we are able to understand things as they are wrong or right, good and bad, false or true. These are related to the idea of philosophy, logical ideas and views, such understandable to those who are dealing with philosophy, logic, and sometimes they could be criticized and mocked because they might be ironic when we say something in a place that's not aimed at to be mentioned there, because those who are addressing are not familiar with such logical and ideal typicality of speeches that causes difference and discrimination. Sometimes it is unaccepted. So belief system means how could we manage the ideas and reflect them within a type of environment that could engage, cope with these issues shortly and promptly. So praxology is the key. Praxology is the key. Praxology belief system is how could we understand these issues and adopt their profound meanings with excellence, prerogative, and concession. So to be an excellent communicator, you need such praxology. Praxologies are important for speech giver and within attention getter, credibility, and point previews. Also, those who are speaking in public, they always need key factors, the key factors that could reflect the relationship between the universe and the people. Those who are working in their daily tasks, brought in daily achievements, they need to understand the core and the pivotal relationship within the universe, because this issue in particular might be so difficult when we talk about something outside our province that's beyond our province. It might be something that is difficult to be reflected in action and reaction. So they are so difficult and they need summing up understanding and comprehensive reading and knowledge. Cosmology is the key. When we talk about the cosmological ideas, we mean the relationship between people and the universe. Also, we have to understand and mention the axology. Also, this is important to be understood, and those who are dealing with commemorative and occasional speeches, they need to understand these 5 elements in practice and do some drills so that you will be able to manage. Thanks.